Hello, Beauty News family. Welcome to Beauty News March Part 5. Yep, it is.
Oh, it is, because
March
it's the 30th.
Part 5. Yep.
31st.
We literally scraped in. I know, I actually checked it last night when I was making the Dropbox folder.
I thought it was going to be April Part 1.
No, I thought so too. But then I was like, hang on, look at the date.
I'm nearly drinking a spoon. What am I doing?
Drink the spoon. That's fine. She'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
So we just want to start really quick with some little updates.
Yeah, for our channel.
Own. Yep. So, beauty breakdown. We are changing it up.
We are.
We're going to continue doing review and demo, but they're going to be in the one video, and we're going to alternate the weeks that we do it. So 1 week Kat will do it, 1 week I will do it.
But that also means that the demos won't be as comprehensive as what Hayley's been doing. So she did like 2 eye looks. She applied each of the lime crime highlighters.
Yeah.
She applied wet.
Yeah.
You did all these things. We won't be doing it that in depth.
No.
And the main reason being is it's very time consuming for us both to have extra videos each week. And we're kind of starting to struggle a little bit to get them up on time.
Yeah.
But also we're finding a big difference between the amount of people watching the reviews and the amount of people watching the demos.
Yeah.
Now,
the demos aren't worth it.
I prefer watching the demos because I find people review shit on every single channel. There's hundreds of thousands of beauty channels that review shit.
Yeah.
So I thought the demos were more interesting, but they aren't getting the clicks, and it's like, why put hours and hours of work into it when it's no one's watching it? So
pretty much.
Yeah, so it kind of alleviates some of the pressure on both of us.
And I'm just going to point out here, I'm actually really pissed off about this. Not so much that I don't have to sit down and film and edit these demos for hours, but I'm pissed off because I'm noticing people who are watching the review are saying, can you swatch it this way? Or can you do this and this? And it's like, that's what the fucking demos are for. Yeah. To show you how they perform.
Correct. We actually had someone ask me to next time swatch the highlighters. So I did finger swatches, I did brush swatches, and then I did comparison swatches with other shades. And I had someone ask to do it over primer, and I said, why? You don't use eyeshadow primer on your face. And they're like, no, can you do it with a primer, foundation, and blush so we can see how they all look over product? And I was like, are you fucking crazy? Firstly, everyone's base products and blushes and primers are completely different, and people want to see what it's like on just bare skin. And secondly, if you want to see how they apply, there was a fucking demo. So if you're not going to watch it, don't come to us and be like, can you bend over backwards and spend more hours doing stupid things that one person would appreciate when there's a demo showing you exactly how they apply.
That's exactly what the demos were fucking made for, to show you how they apply in real life with a brush. If you apply them wet over fucking primed foundation and powdered skin. Yeah. Like, how do they go on that base that's been powdered when you apply them wet? Do they kill the makeup? Do they bunch up? Like, that's why we do the demos. And I just, honestly, I've been blown away by the stupidity of the internet this week. Blown the fuck away.
Oh, shit. So, we've reassessed that. On Sundays, there's going to be a review up. This week, it would be me reviewing the Anastasia Glow Kit, the Nicole Guerrero one. Then next week, you're going to be doing the Zoeva Matte Spectrum palette. So, we're alternating. If there's weeks where one of us is really under a time crunch, maybe someone will do 2 in a row. Yeah. We're going to just chip in and help each other out with this one, because we do like reviewing stuff and people do seem to like watching it. Yeah. We've been doing it for years on our channel, but no one watches those.
No one watches them. I will say, I know a lot of you do like the demos.
Yeah, I like the demos.
The feedback from those watching it has been fantastic. So don't think that we're letting 1 or 2 bad apples ruin the bunch. But Kat and I did say when we started this series, if these videos are not getting the views that at least beauty news episodes are getting, so 5,000 to 6,000 views per video, it's not worth our time. Yeah. So the first one we did, the Urban Decay
They got 5
After
or 6
Dark.
thousand.
Yeah, that one did quite well. And Kat's review did really well. The review of the Lime Crime Glow highlight thing, Kat's review again did really well. People really enjoyed it. But the demo just, people didn't watch it. So it's not worth the time.
But it also means that we both need to have the same product, which is limiting because often Hayley might want something and I don't want it, and vice versa. Yeah. And if we're going to be doing a review, like a review and demo each, we both need to want the product. Yeah. So this opens us up to going, okay, if you love that lipstick range, I don't have it, but you have it. Go for your life. Do a review on it.
Review it. Yeah.
So it's a bit more, it makes it easier for us. Yeah. And we've had a couple of busy weeks and I've been a little bit unwell this week. So it's kind of good knowing that we don't have to do it every single week. So anyway, that's the update with that. There's also a second update where we are testing another thing out just in Beauty News episodes. They're very long episodes and we thought that it might be a good time to test out doing a mid-roll ad. So if you do see an ad pop up, hopefully it's just a little one on the screen and not actually stop and play an ad, but it's YouTube, we can't control them. But because we're trying to see if we can possibly, to be completely honest, see if we can make a little bit more money out of these videos because they take so much time and they make no money. We're going to test it out. And we figured they're like hour-long episodes, so it's the best time to test it out.
And I know the engagement is very high on these videos. And a lot of people have actually said, like, we're down with extra ads. So you guys have said it's okay. We are going to test it out. See what the results are.
Hopefully it doesn't annoy you.
Yeah, we hope it doesn't annoy you. The reason we haven't put ads into these episodes is because we don't want to annoy you.
Yeah, exactly right.
But we're going to give it a go because you guys have given it the green light. So we'll see how it goes. I know you guys will give us your feedback.
Yes, you will.
Excellent. So shall we start?
We shall start. And if this episode is long...
No.
I'm literally gonna come and get you guys, and you guys meaning Kat and Hayley. Past Kat and Hayley, I'm gonna come while I'm editing, and I'm gonna come and strangle you because I've given up both my Sundays.
Editing
long, drunk, rambly videos.
No, it's not happening. This is actual coffee. Actual coffee. Like legitimate caffeine.
We're going to buzz through these because we've got shit to do.
Yeah, we do.
Can we talk first about NYX having Australia and New Zealand Face Awards? So if you do like the NYX Face Awards, they've been happening for the last, I think, 6 or 7 years. You put in your submission for like a makeup look or a creative look, and then it kind of gets voted on, narrowed down, and then there's different stages and you can win prizes and get a lot of recognition and stuff happening.
The winner will be flown over to LA for the
big awards.
The big one. The big one.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
It's cool. So they're actually doing it. Submissions open on, I believe, on the 4th of April.
Yep.
So if you did want to check that out, just go to the NYX Australia Instagram account. I think it's Australia, New Zealand, whatever.
Yep.
They have information about it. Facebook page would. Check it out.
It's good stuff. I'm looking forward to watching the entries.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with Kylie Cosmetics. She's brought out some blushes. Looks to be 5. They're launching this Friday at 3 p.m. It was actually last Friday. They're already up.
They're already up. I did see them and they hadn't sold out when I saw them.
No. They sent me an email about it and I don't... A lot of people are saying that, these weren't hyped.
They were hyped. They were just as hyped as everything else, I thought.
Really? You reckon?
Well, in my opinion, they've got all the fucking same photos and they do the same shit as everyone else. I think people just aren't that interested.
Yeah, maybe.
Because highlighting is like the rage.
Yeah.
And blush is kind of out of fashion. Not out of fashion, like people still use blushes.
Yeah.
But they're still, look, they're $20 each for one.
In that cardboard packaging.
Packaging. They're still available. They've been up for look, all of them are available. Yet some highlighters are back in stock. I'm going to just say one thing, and this is purely from a point of view where I've tried some of their products, and unless you are a Kylie Jenner fanatic, peak fanatic, I want to be Kylie, I want to line her pockets with gold, these are a fucking rip-off.
Yep.
You're paying a shitload of money, like $10 US shipping.
Mm-hmm.
You're paying $20 US for a blush. These look, okay, the colours are nice. I'm going to give them that. They look like they're more suited for deeper skin, but that's fine. The colours are nice. The price of these and the cost that these would, like, take to create, shitty cardboard packaging, just cheap powder blushes. I'm appalled at how much they charge. We destroyed on Wednesday her Royal Peach palette, and I was appalled at the price of that palette.
Yep.
It is a fucking rip-off.
Yep.
And if you think that they're great quality and they're worth the money, you're a bit blinded by the star that is Kylie, because
they're not great quality.
You may as well just go to a drugstore and buy a Rimmel blush.
Yeah.
You'll get a better packaging. You'll probably get a better
formula. A Sharpie and write Kylie on it. You'll feel so much better about yourself. So there's 5 shades: Hopeless Romantic, Hot and Bothered, Virginity, Barely Legal, and X-Rated. Good on you for selling, shit with that name to your young demographic.
Yeah.
Well done, you. Well done. There's a red, some pinks, coral, nudie, pink. And
they're up and they're still available. Yeah. $20 US each.
We are
plus
not
shipping.
destroying
We're
them.
not destroying them.
I am not buying them.
Give us at least 6 months to recover from the cost of these cheap ass products that we had to buy to destroy for our last video, and we've got a lip product one coming up in the near future. Give us a chance to recover from that, because that was a fucking dent to our bank account.
Yeah.
And God, they were shit products. So just give us just 2 seconds, right? Just a bit of time. This is more exciting.
This is exciting. We've got a new glow kit coming from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is going to be the Aurora glow kit. So this is like the sister kit to Moonchild. There is a little video, which is beautiful. And they make it out like it's a moon landing.
Buzz, this is Houston, F2, 1/160th second for shadow photography on the sequence camera. Okay. Roger, Neil, we're reading you loud and clear. Let's see, get some pictures and the contingency sample. I can see everything quite clearly.
Exciting.
It is exciting. Can I say 2 things? Okay, so you can see that there's like a light kind of whitish something colour, a teal colour which kind of looks cool, and then it looks like a beigey nude as well. Can I just say that besides the beigey nude, it looks the same as the Moonchild palette?
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I know next to the blue shade there is like a white shade, but also above the blue shade is a white shade, and then to the right of it is that sort of beigey nude colour. I am very interested to see what's... Oh, can we also look at the top left corner? Another whitey colour. I'm wondering if they're all going to be shifty, like those
Well, that's
whites.
exactly what the first palette was like. They had the 3 shifty colours, was it? Or was it the other way around?
They had 3 shifting colours and then 3 not shifting colours.
Yeah, like 3 kind of blue, purple-based ones. And that's kind of what this looks like. But I'm curious to see what colours they've chosen to make it different to the other one. I do like the kind of
Luna.
I think Luna might be the one above it.
Yes,
though.
Actually, that one. What was it? You could see it in the video. We're not going to play the video again. Yeah. Anyway, no doubt over the next few days more photos will come of this, because Anastasia, they don't sneak peek for
very long. Yeah, it'll probably be up next week. Like if they do sneak peek pretty quickly and then bam bam, it's there. So
I would be surprised if they released it this soon though, after the Nicole glow kit.
True, that's very true. That one's still in stock.
Yeah.
But if there's anything else that we come across, it'll be in the updates video. I should mute my computer. Damn your computer. Shut up.
You be quiet, computer.
You be quiet. None of that. Yeah, so any updates will be in the updates video, which will be up on Monday. So if you are curious about any new news since we've been talking about it here, Monday's where to check in.
Yeah. All right, next item, or items. Becca is bringing out some bronzers. These are Sunlit bronzers. It looks like there's 5 in the range. And there they are. Varying shades of bronze.
I actually think that's a smart
Major
range.
Yep.
Often people bring out a light bronzer and a medium bronzer, or a light and a deep, or a light, medium, deep. There are a few different undertones. There's even a red one. Wouldn't suit everyone, but there is definitely a portion of people that have deeper skin with red undertones and struggle finding foundations that suit them, and also bronzers. So
yeah,
I get
These apparently don't have a matte finish.
Oh.
But they say you can barely see the shimmer.
Yeah, but that's similar to the NARS ones.
Yeah.
So I think it can work.
Yeah. We've got something from Blackmoon Cosmetics. People are annoyed by this because they've jumped on the voting bandwagon.
Yeah.
So they've shown a split screen picture of a matte compact and a shiny compact, and they want to know if their consumers or customers prefer matte or gloss finish.
Jeez, who fucking cares?
I know. Why are we talking about this?
Just bring it out.
Shut the fuck up. Make a decision.
Can I always also say to brands that even though matte can look cool, shiny is way more practical.
Yep.
Matte gets grubbier. It's just...
Yep.
Yeah.
We've got some Burberry Fresh Glow highlighters. Now, some of you might think these look familiar because
that was me.
Yes,
I thought these were the same as before.
Yes, because they actually did release these. Well, not these exact ones, but they released something similar last year at this time. So they've got rose gold and pink pearl. The comments on the beauty news group are pretty funny.
I haven't read them actually. I've been a bit MIA.
People are... What does that look like?
Like a schlong.
Yeah.
Like a nice embroidered penis.
Yeah, yeah. It's like Nana embroidered penis.
Yeah.
It's great.
Nana, you cheeky devil.
Stop it.
Stop
I love a cheeky Nana.
Putting the peens in the pans.
Love
Good on
it.
them. This is actually something that I find interesting. So, Clarisonic. I think the problem with Clarisonic, and I think, I know GoPro had this problem as well, that if you create something that people... boyfriend's calling me.
Oh.
Hang on. Oh, hello, boyfriend. Okay. Interrupted by the call. But, yeah, the problem with Clarisonic and other brands that create products that are designed to be used for years before you need to buy them again, they often can make a bit of money on the first product, but then they stop having repeat
sales because people don't repeat purchase.
Correct. And that's what GoPro had a problem with. Their stuff was so good and
was lasting years.
It's supposed to last you.
However, I think that's great because if someone says to me, like, what travel cleansing device should I buy? Clarisonic, lasts a long time. Good for you.
Yeah, I agree. But clearly, they're not making as much profit as they want to be,
yes.
Or they're just trying to be innovative. I don't want to be too negative, but they're coming out with a foundation brush. So instead of so your Clarisonic, which is cool, you can put a foundation little brush on it and use it to blend in the product. I'm actually quite interested in this because I hate foundation brushes. I have a Clarisonic, and I'm interested.
Yeah. Now you can, if you already own a Clarisonic, it doesn't have to be the one pictured.
No.
The brush head will
fit on it.
Go on it. So you just have to buy the new foundation brush head.
Yeah.
I am going to be a little bit critical and say I think that this could potentially not be a super effective product.
I don't think it would be. They're also saying definitely not with powder. Okay,
yeah.
fair enough.
I
do agree with you.
Yeah.
But I think it's worth a try.
Yeah, I would be interested in trying it.
Yeah.
Unless the brush head is like $120 and I'm just going to spend the money on a new Hakuhodo brush instead. Yeah. But... yeah, I'm interested. These bristles would have to be so soft to ensure that it doesn't exfoliate your face while...
But I've had it jumped into me. Clarisonics don't exfoliate. They don't actually exfoliate the skin.
Are you sure?
Because they don't have a twisting motion.
Yeah, but a brush will naturally exfoliate anyway.
But I think it's because it's got that like slight rocking motion. It doesn't actually design. It's not actually designed to exfoliate your skin.
Right.
So I think it's just about whether or not this would be effective. The only way I can see this being something that people would actively want to buy, and if they're really potatoes with blending their foundation, you might go, okay, why not? Or if they have a Clarisonic anyway, okay, why not? Or if you're traveling and you don't want to bring a bunch of brushes.
That could work.
It could work. Bring it in the shower, wash it, and off you go.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think they're just trying to be a bit more innovative. Simon also said they're bringing out like a massaging one.
Right.
But I think that might have been for the... I don't even know.
For the body, maybe?
I don't even know.
Next.
Let's
talk about fresh skincare. They've brought out a Rose Deep Hydrating Facial Toner. I don't think we can get these guys in Australia, can we?
I haven't seen them.
No. I like their font. It looks
I like
very
their font
fresh.
too. I like their packaging as well with the clear and the pink lid. I think it's nice.
I like. Very good. Very good indeed. What's next?
Okay, on Monday we talked about Give Me Glow and we talked about the palette that they're bringing out.
Mm-hmm.
Now they've got this extra large pro custom palette that you can see on the top of the screen. It fits a shitload of pans. Is that?
That's 11 pans each row and there is 8 rows.
Fuck me dead. That's a lot of fucking pans.
Yeah.
How would you store that?
You wouldn't. On top of your desk.
I'm thinking, you'd need a desk for it. Or on top of the fridge or in a wardrobe.
It's huge. Look, I kind of like the idea of big custom palettes where you can just put individuals in and they're big. But I can tell you right now, for my personal use,
that's too big.
It
would need its own coffee table sitting next to you.
Yeah. So if you are all about makeup palettes and not coffee table books, this one might work for you. But I'm not too sure. Storage.
I personally would prefer 3 smaller ones.
So would I.
But if you want a giant one to impress all your friends with all your eyeshadows you've collected,
there's an option.
Go for your life.
So this thing here is from Givenchy. It's a makeup sponge.
It looks like an alien, spacecraft.
It kind of does. It kind of reminds me of those earring...
the plugs.
What do they... I think they have a special name. I'm not...
I think they're just plugs, aren't they?
Are they? I'm not sure, but...
they do look like... All those spiked ones. Yeah. Good times. Good times.
That's the thing. I do think it would be fairly expensive in terms of sponges, so it's not something that I would buy. You'll be paying for the brand name there.
Correct.
But
it looks interesting. Sex toy.
I just don't understand why it has that groove in it. Why?
Because it looks groovy. All right, it's groovy. It looks different from the other ones.
You're probably paying a premium for that laser cut too.
Yeah, you would. They'd be like, look, cheaper brands don't want to do this.
Yeah.
But we're charging a lot, so we can.
Exactly.
Okay, we have special limited edition Glam Glow masks, and they're Power Ranger edition.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. So you got a green one and a yellow one.
Yeah.
I wish they came out with a pink one, a yellow one, a red one.
Well, you know what? I'm actually kind of wondering if in the coming days we will see more being released.
Potentially.
It's a possibility, because I think it would be kind of weird for them to call it a Power Rangers theme and then only do 2 colours.
But they do have that Power Rangers movie coming out.
Oh, that's right.
So it's not like they're a nod to our youth.
Yeah. 2017, the year of making shitty, boring ass products based off of film.
Glad we remember it.
Gotcha.
Beauty and the Beast was number 1, Power Rangers number 2.
Gotcha.
Last year was the year of the Trolls.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I think
we might have to put a blanket ban on shit like this. Because
but it's good to talk about. It's
it annoys me.
Candy Johnson looks shook.
She does. Oh my god.
She's shook. Yeah, so it's definitely not Glow going, oh my god, I loved Power Rangers when I was a kid.
No.
So let's, do one of each, and then the green Power Ranger comes in, and the white one, and the black one, and they're not doing that. They're literally just going, okay, a movie's coming out, so let's milk it.
Milk. So we have a product here from Guerlain. So the product from Guerlain is a brightening powder foundation.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because it's got like
the foundation and then the brightening part.
Yeah.
And we're just going to go back really quickly. We're doing a bit of research and we came across a brand new photo of the Aurora Glow Kit. So even though we talked about it a few minutes ago, we're going to talk about it again. In this photo, there looks like... So the nice kind of turquoisey colour is Orion. Next to it looks like a lighter green. Mm-hmm. There looks like a peachy kind of colour above, like the first pan. Luna looks like it could be a nudie white, potentially. Spectra looks like a greyish purple. And then there's an orangey colour next to Orion. And the packaging looks very similar to the Moonchild, but it looks like a pink packaging with that holographic shift to it.
Yeah, it looks like they have sort of strayed away from those, like, just off these photos, the colour shifting thing.
Yeah.
They're not obviously colour shifting when you look at this photo, but we might be wrong because they can make coloured highlights also shift colour.
Correct.
As well. So we'll see.
We need to see swatches, but like we were saying, Anastasia, Beverly Hills, they don't sneak peek for very long. This is coming out 4th of April.
Oh, there we go. Shit.
That is so quick.
We need to decide, are we buying this?
Yeah, they've given us a week's notice, essentially.
I was trying to not buy any makeup.
I know. Anyway, so that's that update within a video. We've done it. We did it.
It happened. It's a thing. Another thing that's a thing are lip glosses coming from Huda Beauty.
Beautiful. They're nude and they're glossy.
It all looks the same. I can't even tell. Like, for all I know, it could literally just be light shifting as she talks and smiles.
Can I just draw attention to the last photo? All I can see is a shiny butthole.
Yeah.
Moving on.
The next thing we have is from a brand called I Heart Makeup. Now, in the update video, we talked about Kat Von D being annoyed at Makeup Revolution because, you know, ripping off her fucking shit. I just want to let you guys know that I Heart Makeup is owned by the same guy that owns Makeup Revolution, okay? And
this is, once again, stolen from when they did the chocolate bar rip-off.
Yeah.
This is the pan design they use. So they're just now probably filtering it down to I Heart Beauty.
Yeah.
They have created their own shades.
Yeah.
We applaud you for that.
It's called the Unicorn Love Palette.
I actually think that these colours aren't that bad. Like, they've used pinks, but I think there's enough neutrals and shades that can complement the pink to make it make sense. Whereas if you look at the Chocolate Bonbons palette from Too Faced, the pinks were just random pops of pink that didn't work cohesively with the palette.
Yeah.
Whereas I can see the golds, the mauves, the kind of burnt reds and the oranges working with the pinks to create a cohesive look. So I don't hate it. I won't buy it though. We've got some new tinted lip balms from Khiels.
Yeah.
So the Butter Stick Lip Treatments. They look nice.
They do. Packaging
These look like
nice.
those... Are they sugar or...
Oh, yes.
What are they
the
called?
Sugar lip scrubs.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the brand is Sugar. We don't get it in Australia. So
I remember seeing them
we might be a little bit wrong.
No, I think they're sugar lip balms and they have lip scrubs as well. And I remember they're very expensive. I remember when I was in Singapore a couple of years ago, I went to Sephora. That was the first time I ever went to Sephora, and they had these. And I was like, "Should I buy one?" And I'm like, $20.
Whoa.
Nah. So these might be a similar kind of thing, but Khiels is probably a little bit cheaper. I'm going to assume. Khiels have some great products, some products that I don't love, but these all look really wearable.
Yes.
That peachy one.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Yeah, I want to know if they smell good, I'm buying one. I'm just going to put it out there.
I like it when they smell good. We've got a little something from Kat Von D. There's a neon green shade, which is a loose pigment powder that she is currently testing out, and also a product for the brows. So looks like she's going to come out with loose neon pigments and a brow product.
We do know that she's working on a lot.
Oh, mate,
if you did see the updates video, that girl is working hard. So they're bringing out a mascara that I had to cut out of that video because we were rambling to like the fucking end of time.
We were the worst.
I cut out 55 minutes of rambling from that video. There was Hayley talking about babies, me telling Max 7 times to call me. I was shook. Fuck, man, it was intense.
We've made a small ban on drinking when we're filming.
One drink, all right? Yeah. Not 3 or 4, because the longer it goes, the more you talk, and the bigger I get a headache when I have to edit that shit. Yeah. So, Laura Geller.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
We've got an Island Escape eyeshadow palette. This is a 12-pan palette. People are excited about this. People in the group, you're excited.
I haven't tried her baked eyeshadow formula,
neither
but
have I.
They've been around for a while, and the colours aren't bad.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
I don't love it, but I don't hate it.
I probably won't spend money on it, but at this point, I'm not spending money on much of anything.
Yeah, we're thinking about that Anastasia Beverly Hills one.
Yeah, I know.
Contemplate.
We've got some new stuff from Laura Mercier. It looks to be 2 powder bronzers, a bronzing stick, potentially a highlight or blush stick. That one looks pretty pinky.
Rosy. But then again, like if you look at the different powders, one is quite bronzy, one's quite pinky. So
it is true, actually, yeah. If
they look at shimmery bronzing sticks.
Yeah.
And they've brought them out before, like back in the day, they had those kind of shimmery sticks. So,
yes.
And then we have 6 liquid lipsticks with like leopard print on them. Yeah. So, hooray.
Hooray.
Then we've got a sneak peek of a new Natasha Denona palette. So it's got here Sunset palette, $129. Mm-hmm. So I haven't seen anything more about that, but when there are new things coming, we will talk about them.
Perfect. We've got Nip and Fab. They're bringing out a cosmetic collection or line or whatever. Yeah, they've teamed up with Makeup by Mario to like do the launch. Don't believe he actually had anything to do with creating the products, however. In this photo, we can see
contour kit, blush kit, potentially eyeshadow kit.
Yeah, maybe. I was wondering if that's actually a concealing kit.
Could be.
Maybe some sort of pencil stick things, maybe foundation.
Or are they brushes?
No,
they look like they're like liquid eyeshadows or concealers, foundations in little bottles, setting spray.
So, yeah, there's a collection coming from Nip and Fab.
I don't like Nip and Fab.
Neither do I.
Yeah, I don't get it. I like their scrub until someone pointed out that their scrub particles are plastic. And now I'm not buying them ever again. I've got one in my shower and a backup, and I'm never buying again. And that was the one product out of about 5 or 6 that I've tried from their range. That's the only one I liked.
Why are they doing that? It's fucking
illegal. Because they're shooting themselves in the foot, fucking idiots.
It's illegal to use them because
it is illegal. I think it is in Australia illegal to create.
I'm pretty sure.
But the problem is it might have been one of those things that it's illegal for new... Like, with like the cruelty-free...
I get what you're saying,
things that have been existing on the market, it's not... The law is not retroactive to those products. It only applies to newer products. And so I'm pretty sure that they might have squeezed in with that.
The same goes for, like, vintage furs and stuff.
Correct.
And also...
Ivory.
The sale of ivory, if you can prove that it was harvested before a certain year, it's totally legal to sell.
Yeah, but that was the nail in the coffin for me with them. I tried a bunch of their stuff. They smell nice. Yeah. They don't really work that well. No. The one thing that worked well was the scrub, plastic scrub. No go. They're a brand that I have boycotted essentially, so I'm not interested.
Bye.
That also means they're probably going to be doing shifty shit with their makeup, like cheap ingredients and cutting corners. No. Mm-mm. Nip and no.
Nip that in the bud.
Yeah.
We have a palette from Sephora. People are excited about this too. It's called the Mixology palette. The pans give me like... No!
See, the pans... Normally, Weird shaped pans.
Yeah.
Also give me a no. But these ones, for some reason, I like the look of them.
I think the way these colours have been put together make it easier for me to stomach.
Correct. Because it
they're
looks
done
like
really clever.
And it almost looks like an illusion if you had like two glass lenses and you put them over the top and then they create another colour in the middle. I think that's really cool. I like the fact also that these are well thought out in a sense that you could use each trio as a complete eye look, essentially.
Yeah.
And they have minimised stupid, like, frosty light blues to one little portion.
Yeah.
I don't love the quality of Sephora eyeshadows, but if they did ramp it up, this would be a good one to check out because it looks like a smart palette and it's got some good colours in it. So, well done, Sephora.
Good job, team.
Good go, team Sephora.
So the next thing we're going to talk about is from Uemura. They are collaborating with a brand called Ambush Designs.
Yeah.
Now, Ambush Designs is a Japanese company.
Yeah, and they make clothing and jewellery, and they're quite interesting.
Yeah.
Quite interesting, quite street, quite artistic.
Yeah.
Looks expensive.
So, yeah, it looks like they've got, I'm going to say they're cleansing oils.
Well, what they do each year, every single year, Uemura, they team up with an artist of some variety to design the packaging of the bottles.
Yeah.
Like the limited edition bottles for that year. So I'm assuming that's what this is.
Yeah.
They don't actually necessarily bring out...
No, the products aren't, like they're
just
core products. They're products that are already existing. So
design the packaging.
We're going to say they're the oils.
Yes, that'd be because the oils always get a limited edition packaging each year for different.
I kind of like that.
And wait until the end of the year because then on Boxing Day you might be able to pick them up on sale.
Yeah. Nice and cheap.
But there are other things in here. They probably had...
This is a huge collection.
They always do this though, whereas I don't actually know if, like the eyeshadow palettes, there's like an eyeshadow quad and then a blush and bronzer duo. Once again, I don't know if it's something that they bring out these sort of small collections with different like palettes and stuff frequently throughout the year. So I don't know if it's just, once again, them repackaging existing shades because these lipsticks are always out. Yeah. And they were repackaged for, I think, Chinese New Year.
Yes.
And a bunch of stuff. So it might be some input that the brand has chosen on certain colours. But essentially, these are sort of products that are always around.
Yeah. These are gold and silver. I think they're brow or eye mascaras.
Yeah.
We've got like metallic cream shadows.
Yeah. Moving on.
We've got eyeshadow quad, and it looks like there's compacts of some sort.
Yeah.
Not too sure what they are, but
creams of
and
some
sort of creams. Yeah, it's a big collection. So
it is.
Yes. So we do have something that people thought was going to be a collaboration with Urban Decay. We have Alaska posted a picture and she was like, we're doing something with Urban Decay. It's going to be fun. We're so excited. And then it turned out that literally what they did was Urban Decay got a bunch of drag queens in full faces of makeup and they got them to use their new cleansing and skincare products to remove the makeup.
So just like their advertising.
Yeah.
But I do love those drag queens.
Yes, yeah.
Katya, Raja, life goals, love them.
So, yeah, I think a lot of people...
were expecting more?
Yeah, and like 10 out of 10 fucking disappointed.
Yeah, well, it's fair enough.
Yeah. Shadexo is... I have no idea what this is. It was taken off her Snapchat. The person who posted this said nothing about it. I have no idea. XO Beauty is coming out with something in a box.
It looks like a lipstick.
Or, yeah.
To me,
most
it looks like
likely
a lipstick box.
A lipstick.
Yeah. And that's it.
Oh my god, that's it. Fuck me. Wow, that was actually...
Not bad.
Not bad.
So we are very proud to say that is it for this week.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you worry. There is plenty more coming. Sunday, we've got a review. Monday, we've got updates.
Mm-hmm.
And no doubt we'll be talking to fucking great depth on those updates to my detriment, my mental health detriment.
No, I think we need to pick like 1 or 2 subjects and move the fuck on, because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
If you saw the rambly shit that I had to edit out, you'd love it.
Oh, you would have fucking loved that shit. You would have loved it. We could have made a fucking chatty rambly video just out of that, but no. Anyway, we've got to get going. We've got shit to do. So thank you so much for watching. Do check in the next few days. We've got heaps of stuff going on. If you haven't checked out our destroying video or makeup breakup from earlier this week, it'll be on the screen. There'll be stuff happening. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Together on Monday.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.